Yo, what's up, guys? Good win for the Toronto Maple Leafs tonight, defeating the Buffalo Sabers 6-3. Now, guys, before the start of the game, we obviously heard the news that Matt Murray would be called up and starting in this game tonight. The Leafs have sent down goaltender Dennis Hill to be, of course. This will be Matt Murray's first game since April 2nd, guys. Long time since Matt Murray has played a hockey game, guys. So you knew it was going to be a big game for him, and you knew the Leafs were going to want to play a good game in front of him. And the funny thing is, too, you also heard Buffalo Sabres head coach Lindy Ruff saying that if Buffalo plays well, you can get the Leaf fans out of the game early in their home stadium, of course, because we all know how Toronto Maple Leaf fans invade Buffalo every time the Leafs go play the Sabres. And the Buffalo Sabres took those words when in one year, went out the other with about 90 seconds into the game, guys. As we saw, man, the Leafs made a beautiful play to break out of their own end there. You know, Jake McCabe with that puck between his legs, and then the third line that continues to stay hot, Nick Robertson, Bobby McMann, and Max Domi come out on a breakout play. Great play by Nick Robertson to get it to Domi, and Domi makes a great play to Bobby McMann, and McMann scores that first goal of the game, guys, not even a minute into the game, a minute and a half into the game at least, and that line continues to stay hot. My God, they have been incredible the last 3 games. Bobby McMann, Domi, and Robertson, of course. And I'm telling you guys, the way the Leafs were playing in this game, obviously it's the Buffalo Sabres guys, of course, but the Leafs were playing really well in this game. You know, they scored a goal. Buffalo responded right away, but good job by the referees. They called the goal back because they saw a high stick on Chris Tanev. It was a double minor, and the Leafs took advantage of that double minor. William Nylander makes a great pass to Austin Matthews, finds Austin in the slot there. Austin scores a goal, making it 2-0 for the Maple Leafs. It could have been easily 1-1 instead of 2-0. But luckily enough, Leafs capitalized on the opportunity on the power play. They score, and they were pretty dominant in that first period, I would say, guys. They were the better team, even though the Leafs had, 6 shots on net, and they already had 2 goals. Obviously, the Leafs struggles to get shots on net continued a little bit in that first period, but they were still really good in that first period, I felt. And then in the second period, guys, the floodgates opened up again for the Maple Leafs, just like when we played the Sabres a little over a week ago in Toronto on a Sunday night. The Leafs go and do it again against the Buffalo Sabres. Once again, man, my God, the Maple Leafs were playing some great hockey in the second period. Nick Robertson, who has been incredibly hot, obviously, these last 3 games, he scores again, guys, scoring 5-hole on Luka-Pekka Luukkonen. That is 3 straight games for Nick Robertson getting a goal. He's been feeling really, really confident as we see in his play, guys, looking really solid. And this is great to see the Leafs finally getting some third-line scoring, of course, consistently, obviously, guys. But this third line, obviously, did not stop there, of course, guys. We saw Bobby McMann with that absolutely spectacular pass, that spin pass to give it to Max Domi, no look, and Domi, top shelf, man. Absolutely spectacular play by Bobby McMann. And great job by Max Domi and Nick Robertson as well. These guys have been hustling the last few games. They've been looking like they've been playing great together, forming some chemistry. Great job by this third line, continuing the Maple Leafs' great play. You know, the Leafs were absolutely spectacular, guys. You know, taking the lead up 4-1 like that, doing a really good job. Then after the Leafs don't stop there, then you see the second line getting involved. You see John Tavares make a great play, passes it off the boards. Willie lets it bank off the boards, and Willie makes a great pass right to Max Pacioretty, of course. And the Leafs are absolutely dominant in the second period, up 5-1, guys. Buffalo was able to score a goal, guys, making it 5-2, but that's not really a big deal because the Maple Leafs play was so good in that second period, guys, that it didn't seem like Buffalo had any life in them. And we all know the Maple Leafs, guys, they're one of the best teams in the league when it comes to having a lead going into the third period. The Leafs have only blown the lead twice in the third period, guys. They're one of the best teams, like I said. And I was just very confident that the Leafs were going to go in that third period, do what they do, cruise on, make it easy for them. But, of course, you know, there's a little bit of a worrying sign. Of course, Buffalo did score a goal. They did make it 5-3. Then after, Buffalo did score another goal. But good job by the video room. They told Craig Berube to take a look at it. You saw Matt Murray's stick get kicked a little bit, impeding his position. It took him a second to get back into position. Buffalo took the shot and scored. Was called back for goal interference. Great job by the Leafs room there. Buffalo, unfortunately for them, obviously, guys, they don't score there. Leafs go on to win the game 6-3. William Nylander scores an empty net goal. John Tavares gives him the assist. John Tavares had 2 assists tonight. And John Tavares, guys, with those 2 assists, gets 600 assists in his career, guys. Good job by John Tavares. Congratulations to him. Another milestone for the for the player. And guys, listen, a great win for the Maple Leafs tonight, going on to win, like I said, 6-3, of course. And what can I say, guys? This third line here, of course, they were the ones in the show again tonight. They were the ones carrying it again. You know, these guys here, the last 3 games, they've had 16 points. You know, Bobby Mann is a +6. Domi and Robertson are +5. Just spectacular work by this third line, guys. Good job by Craig Berube to put them on a line together, try them out, of course. And one thing about Craig Berube, guys, that I love is that Craig Berube in the third period, guys, Leafs are up 5-2, and he's all animated on the bench, wanting them to continue playing the way they are. I love seeing that from a coach. Even though they're winning and dominating the game, he's still pestering them, still being on their case. That's the type of shit that I love to see. Another thing that Craig Berube mentioned before the game today, guys, is that he said Austin Matthews was still battling something, and it's just like, man, oh man, when are we going to stop hearing that Austin Matthews is dealing with something? You know, like, it's absolutely frustrating. You know, we thought him going to Germany was going to be something to help relieve this injury for Austin, and clearly it seems like it was just to help get him back a little bit more healthier, not fully healthy, of course. Really unfortunate, you know. Hopefully it doesn't affect his play. Obviously, he did score a goal tonight, but down the line, guys, we need Austin to be 100%. So, not good to see that Craig Berube said that Austin is still dealing with something, of course. So, we'll have to see how Austin does moving forward. Obviously, they play tomorrow night against the New York Islanders, so the Leafs get right back at it tomorrow. Now, Mitch Marner, he had a good game, 2 assists. William Nylander had 3 points, goal and 2 assists. Leafs did what they had to do, but guys, like I said, it's the Buffalo Sabres. They are an absolute dumpster fire right now. Like, they are just so brutal to watch. They're one of the youngest teams in the NHL. Of course, they're not the youngest team in the NHL, guys. They got a lot of learning to do, that team. You know, watching this game tonight, you could see they made a lot of defensive errors, bad line changes, you know, just not very good by the Buffalo Sabres. You can see Lindy Ruff in his second stint as Sabres head coach, just he wants to pull his hair out of his head, whatever's left on his head, of course. But it must be frustrating to be a fan of the Buffalo Sabres. They just do not seem to get out of the rebuilding phase. They've been in this rebuilding phase for the last 10 to 15 years. It's just been absolutely ridiculous to watch this team just completely sputter. Players that they've drafted in the past, guys like Eichel, Reinhart, those guys have been dominant for their new teams like Florida. Of course, Reinhart won a cup last year. Eichel won a cup with Vegas the year prior. So if you're a Sabres fan, you're really feeling it right now. And it doesn't seem like they're going to get out of it anytime soon. And they got some nice players, you know, Owen Power, Darlene. They got Tuck. They got some good players, this team. It just blows my mind how bad they've been. You know, they were doing okay a month and a half ago, and now they just completely sputtered, and it's absolutely funny. It's funny to watch as a Leaf fan, of course, but as a Sabres fan, it must be absolutely horrendous to see game in and game out. But listen, guys, the Leafs did what they had to do. They got the job done. Got the win, winning 6-3, of course. Now they got to go and play the New York Islanders tomorrow night, guys. Let's see if the Leafs can get another win. And let's hope the Leafs can get some more shots on net, for God's sakes. You know what I mean? I would like to see the Leafs get 40 shots on net once in a blue moon. You know what I mean? Like, the Leafs had, 15 shots through 2 periods, guys, but they had, 4 goals. It's like Buffalo's goaltending was non-existent tonight, guys. So I hope the Maple Leafs can start getting some more shots and generating more chances in front. But listen, guys, if the Leafs keep getting 2 points and winning hockey games, I don't give a shit how they win these hockey games. But I do want to see more shots on net. But the way they're playing right now, guys, they're playing good. You know, just keep playing the way you are. The way this team is, guys, in the third periods, of course, I feel a lot more confident under Craig Berube than I did under all those years under Sheldon Keefe, guys. Just a way more composed team defensively, of course. Really good job by the Maple Leafs tonight, guys. But guys, that's it for this video tonight. Thank you very much for watching. As always, guys, click like if you like this video. Subscribe if you guys want to see more content. Go Leafs, go, guys. And remember, if you do not watch sports, you're a more. Ciao, guys.